Hello, everybody, and welcome to the week 12 eviction ceremony. We may be interrupted by a lot of thunder. I'm sure you guys have heard it through my speakers, but we're getting through it. So, as we know of right now, the two people who are on the block are Scott and Issa, after Cam did take himself off the block last night. So I will give each of you a chance to plead your case to the people who are voting tonight. So, whoever wants to go first, I will let anybody go.
You can go first, Issa.
Okay. Because I kind of don't have much to say. I feel like if you made your decision, we're too far to change anything, I fear. I just want to say if I go home or if Scott goes home, well, one of us is going home, I fear. But it has been a pleasure to play with you, Scott. You are such an incredible player and you are such a fun person to talk to. I truly wish you nothing but the best. And it's been real. It's been real. I loved it. It's been really fun.
So I'm going to start off by saying I've absolutely loved getting to know Issa. It sucks that we are up here together, but this is the game. I feel like my game itself has been a bumpy roller coaster ride of being on the block, then not being on the block, then winning veto again. And I don't know. I feel like Issa said, if you've made up your mind, it's probably far made up at this point. But when you do make your vote, maybe think about both sides. Like, who's going to be good for your game? If that's me, that's great. And if it's not, that's sad, but it's fine. Okay. Thank you.
All right, with that, it is time to vote. Because there's only two of you voting, I will only give you like 3 minutes to make your decisions. If you have already made your decision, because it is just me tonight, if you could please confirm it in your pod chat, or at least bump it just so that I can make sure. But yeah, so I'll be back hopefully before 7:09, but 7:09 will be the deadline.
I look like a crazy person. This is the fit.
I
Shout out
love
to the
it.
fit. Um, I do look insane. I do look insane, and I was getting looks when I was driving around the street. But shout out to that, I guess.
All right, I do have the votes. So by a vote of 1 to 1, Pierre, you need to make a decision and be the tiebreaker vote in who goes home of either Scott or Issa. So Pierre, if you can make it.
Mamma mia! Pierre thought that the hunkiest overhanging meat did not have to vote. What a dilemma! What a dilemma! Pierre will sadly vote to evict Scottacino. The reason is that I may be wrong, but Pierre thinks that most likely to win competitions, and Pierre thinks that winning competitions is fun and good way to prove strength.
Okay, with that, Scott, unfortunately, you have been evicted from the season 5 of Big Brother Hypnotic something. My brain is great right now. Murder Mystery Mansion. We loved having you, and if you would have some final words to say.
First of all, I would like to thank you, Heather, Alex, Liz, and Jacob for having me. I had such a fun time. I truly did have fun playing with each and every one of you. I will say I'm a little upset with one certain person, and that one certain person knows who they are. Pierre, it is not you. I understand you did what you had to do, but I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your game, and I am a bitter juror, I fear. So have a great day.
All right, I will say, okay, he left. I was gonna say it might take a little bit to kind of get him out of the chats just because I'm the only one on
In
tonight,
case,
so
in
just
case
no
anyone's wondering, it's
hesitating.
me that Scott's upset with, by the way.
All right, but
That was a powerful sunglass putting run.
with that, congratulations, you all have made the final four, which means we will be getting to the HOH competition right now. If you all have something to write on or with, you only need to write two things, and that is the words before and after. So let's see what competition you think we're playing here today. So
Pierre think it's bocce ball.
that is correct,
That's
actually.
his favorite game.
All right. So once everybody gets their materials ready, I will start because I don't know if everybody's around because I know Sam just went off.
I need to find my pen. Oh, here it is.
Give me one more second.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Just before and after?
Yep.
Perfect.
And then I'll go into my spiel once I also get an okay from Sanam because Sanam is off camera. So I want to make sure you're around. Okay.
I'm here. I'm just trying to get. Frick! I had this pen 3 seconds ago. I found it.
Wait. All right, so since all of you are here, welcome to the Final Four HOH competition, which just as a reminder before the comp, we will be doing nominations right after this because you're in the Final Four. You can make your decisions. So very quickly, we don't need to wait a while for that. So with this, it's been a long game for all of you. So it's only fitting we test how well you remember when things happened in the game. So for this competition of before and after, we will ask you a question in the form of a did event A happen before or after event B? You'll write down before or after, but you can use the same piece of paper and just flip it, whatever kind of things like that. Save the trees. And everyone will reveal their answers at the same time. If you get it correct, you will get 1 point. So this is point based. We will have a tiebreaker if things tie up at the end, but we do have quite about 8 questions right now. So the house guest with the most points at the end of 8 questions will become the next HOH. Are there any questions before we do start? All right, perfect. So we will get right into it. So the first question, was the tiered scavenger hunt before or after the first live veto competition? Was the tiered scavenger hunt before or after the first live veto competition? And thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, I did see Sanam's thumb before. I see Cam's thumb. Isa, okay, I see your thumb. All right, reveal your answers in 3, 2, 1. All right. Everybody said after, which is really funny because the answer is before. So we're still at the start. We're still at this clean slate here. All right, so question 2. Was the veto used by a player not on the block for the first time before or after Aaliyah was evicted? Was the veto used by a player not on the block for the first time before or after Aaliyah was evicted? All right, I see 2 thumbs. I see 3 thumbs. Reveal your answers in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Cam said before, Issa said after, Sanam said before. The correct answer is before. So Cam and Sanam, you both get a point. Also, these are all public knowledge as well. So anything that happened in the blind week will not count for any of those. So these are all public knowledge. All right, for the next question. Did the roles twist end before or after a veto player was selected through house guest choice for the 3rd time? Did the roles twist end before or after a nominee was used? Oh wait, nope. Yeah, did the roles twist end before or after a veto player was selected through house guest choice for the 3rd time? That was my bad. If you need me to read it again, I will. Well, everyone has their thumbs up. 3, 2, 1, reveal your answers. All right. Cam said before, Issa said before, Sanam said after. The correct answer is after. So that means, Sanam, you get a point. All right. Just give me a minute because I'm writing down all your stuff to make sure I have the points correct. All right, on to the next question. The next question is, was the first unanimous eviction vote before or after a nominee used the veto on themselves for the 3rd time? Was the first unanimous eviction before or after a nominee used the veto on themselves for the 3rd time? Everyone has their thumbs up. Answers in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, everybody says before, which good thing there. The correct answer is before. So with that, everyone gets a point, which leaves us right now at Cam with 2 points, Issa with 1 point, and Sanam with 3 points. The next question. Was the veto not used for the first time before or after Zach was evicted? Was the veto not used for the first time before or after Zach was evicted? I see 2 thumbs. I see 3 thumbs. Answers in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Cam says before, Issa says before, Sanam says after. The correct answer is before. So that means Cam gets a point and Issa gets a point, which means Cam and Sanam have both 3 points and Issa has 2 points. All right. The next question. Did a player selected by house guest choice win the veto before or after Aaliyah was evicted? Did a player selected by house guest choice win the veto before or after Aaliyah was evicted? All right, I see everybody's thumbs. Answers in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Everybody said before. I'm getting deja vu because the correct answer is after. So nobody gets a point that round. All right. The next question. Did Jess walk from the game before or after day 21? Did Jess walk from the game before or after day 21? I see all your thumbs. Answers in 3, 2, 1, reveal. Everyone says after. I'm getting another thing of deja vu because the correct answer is after. You all get the points. All right. And that leaves us with our last question. Let me do that. So there is the last question. So at this point, the standings are Cam and Sanam both have 4 points. Issa has 3 points. So some outcomes here. Issa, if you're the only one who gets this answer, you tie it and we just go to the tiebreaker between all of you 3. If all of you get it right, Cam and Sanam, you both go into the tiebreaker. Same thing if both of you just get it right. Or if only one of you gets it right, one of you will be the head of household. So the last question is, did a player publicly win veto for the second time before or after the 10th unique player was nominated? Did a player publicly win veto for the second time before or after the 10th unique player was nominated? Sanam has a thumb up. Lisa has a thumb up.
You repeat again?
Yeah, of course. Did a player publicly win veto for the second time before or after the 10th unique player was nominated?
The wording of this question might kill me.
All right. I did see your thumbs before. Is the thumbs still up with the 2 people who have them down right now? Okay, perfect. So answers revealed in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, I do not see yours, Sanam. It's after? Okay. So Cam and Sanam said after. Issa says before. The correct answer is after, which means Cam and Sanam, we will be going into a tiebreaker round. So give me just a moment to pull that up.
We got this, Cam. We got this.
Okay. So the tiebreaker question is, how many seconds is the difference between the first live night and the second live night?
Like, in how long the live night was, or when the first one ended and the second one started?
Let me just confirm that. I did not make it, so I'm
Like
just
the
making sure
duration
with
of the
that.
live night or the time between? And then once you clarify, can you repeat the question? Because I already forgot what I was asking.
It is the difference between the time with the first live night, so how long that was, and how long the second live night was. So it's the difference in seconds. I'll read it again as well. How much in seconds is the difference between the first live night and the second live night? Closest without going over, by the way, which I think is...
All right. So question. That means like from both of them added up, like.
No, so like with the first live night, how long that was.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
basically, like this will be if with the how long it took to take the first live night,
Mm-hmm.
and then how long it took for the second live night. It would be subtracting the one that was shorter from the other.
Oh.
So it's the difference between the two.
Oh, the difference between the two. Okay.
I will not say which one is longer because I honestly do not know which one was longer. But yeah. You good?
I keep on double guessing myself. Okay, I don't know. There we go.
All right. You both are all ready with the tiebreaker. Reveal your answers in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so one of you said 350 seconds and one of you said 700 seconds. The difference between the first live night and the second live night was 457 seconds, which means Sanam, you are the HOH for the final four. With that, because like I said, we will be making nominations because we're in the final four. So are you ready with those nominations?
No, we don't even get to pitch this time. Come on.
Do you want to have like a minute or so? We will be having it tonight though.
Yes, can I have a minute?
Yeah, of course. You can take a minute. If you would prefer, I could even do breakout rooms if you really want to talk to people. So I will
I
start.
don't care if it's here. I don't need a breakout room. I just need to hear. I wasn't expecting to win finally. I've lost every HOH. Come the fuck on.
All right.
Yes.
If you want everything said in here, we can keep this recording going and make the decisions. Say whatever piece you want.
I'm gonna be real. I'm just glad I didn't get all of them wrong.
It felt.
Yeah.
Like the last challenge was bad. Last challenge was really bad.
Pierre would have got 0, so.
I almost put 666. I literally wrote it out in honor of Danny, 666, but then I was like, I feel like that's too high.
Damn, my 500. I had 500, then I second guessed and thought maybe it's a little longer.
The second one felt so much longer or shorter. Anyway.
It was about 7 minutes. I think that's kind of how the math adds up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, make any cases.
I just want to break from the block.
I get it. I know. I'm sorry.
For what's worth, the numbers don't really matter because
Yeah,
the veto holder basically decides who go home.
No,
Exactly.
literally.
Exactly.
It's kind of just a formality.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Well then, they power, putting the boys up. They can duke it out. You guys have been the best at veto comps, so I'm just gonna put it that way. I'm sorry, Cam. I know you were sick of the block. It's just the easiest way to do it. Actually, yeah, that's Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So is that confirming Pierre
Yeah,
and Cam on the block?
I appreciate you guys saying it doesn't really matter. I feel like I'm gonna be anxious and feel bad no matter what I do here.
All right. So with that, then decisions have been made. Cam and Pierre, you both are on the block. The veto will be semi-live. So please schedule a time in your pod chat to do this within the next day. Tomorrow we will have the results, and we can do eviction right after. And we also could potentially have part one of the final HOH. However, if we do need a little bit of a break with that, we can kind of finagle what's going to be best there. But at least schedule time in your pod chats to do the
What supplies do we need?
for the veto.
Yeah.
So for the veto, it would be preferred on a computer, but it can be done on a phone. You just need ability to screen share.
Guys, it's so good I'm HOH because I do not have a computer. I'm camping, so I'm so sorry, but you all three have a significantly better shot of winning than I do.
It's not as much like of an issue if you can do it on phone. You just need the ability to screen share, kind of like we have in previous competitions. So that is that. I will send polls eventually. I am still going to be figuring out some stuff, finagling some prod things. But yeah, polls will be out there. And we can get feelers out for things because, picking up at the end of the season. But have